Alrighty guys and gals, my name's Houston Kilby and this is a mud truck. Alright guys and gals, while we are waiting on the motor to get finished up for this thing right here, this is the Full Metal Goat. Now you guys have seen this thing. Definitely appreciate all the support on that. We are a couple of weeks out from having all of our parts back and going hammered down back on that thing. But I thought in the meantime, we've got a customer's ride to work on right now. This is a chassis that we built all in-house, all the tin work, all the body work, all of that on this thing has all been made in-house or done in-house, and this has been one heck of a project. So we are right there at the very end on this deal, where we are finishing up welds, finishing up a little bit of tin work, and finishing up a little bit of odds and ends things on this thing. And we're going to start having episodes on this thing to go out. It'll end up getting powder coated and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to be posting up a few videos here and there of this thing, so you guys can see what all is being done to it. But this is going to be a pretty radical ride, and I'm very excited about this build. Again, this is an in-house truck. We done the chassis, tin work, done everything, and I'm really excited about this one. This thing, it looks really wicked on the ground, and here for long I'll show you guys some video and some pictures of that. So anyways, this is going to be some filler episodes I'm going to be doing. I got some welding to do on the body mounts today, and this is all the bed supports back here in the back. I'll be welding on that, finish that up, and then we've got a little bit of tin work, all kinds of stuff to do. So today's main thing is welding, and I just wanted to show you guys that, what all we got going on. So let's get after it. Alrighty guys and gals, it is time to hammer down, do some welding here on the frame for the body mounts here on this mud truck slash sand truck. Okay, all right, so we're hammering down here with the MIG gun, and I quickly seen real quick we needed to clean up all the surfaces on all of our weld points, and that's what I did there. I took a wire brush to it, and sometimes this square tubing has oil on it. This tubing did not, but we just need to take a wire brush and clean up all the weld points there. Okay, so now I'm just getting in here, really using the lift to its full advantage right now. And boy, is this thing really handy, because you can lift the truck up, get in odd spots, weld, hammer down, and then lift the truck back up or lower it back down and just keep on hammering down. And man, it's really coming in handy right now, because I am after it right now on the welds. I do try to start from the center and then work my way out. The reason I do that is so that you don't flex the body too hard. All right guys, quick break here. Be sure and subscribe right now if you're not. Go down below, make sure you're subscribed. It helps us out a ton. All right, if you're interested in Full Metal Goat, get you a good hat. They're on our website. We've got can coolers, boom. And we also got t-shirts, boom, of Full Metal Goat and Jesse's 55. All right, appreciate you. Let's get back at it. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put the rear of the truck, or the whole truck, back up in the air so you guys can see some things. So we've got pretty much 90% of all this completely welded now. You can kind of see how the mounts are up inside the panels. You can see how that one goes up through there. Again, over here on the side as well. And it's pretty strong mount right there. And the rear is now completely mounted up pretty good. We will end up putting most likely nut certs inside here and put Allen head screws in it type of deal. That way these body panels can actually all be completely removable. That way when the customer wants to clean this thing, work on it, etc., all body panels will be removable on it. So that'll be a really nice feature of this truck. Alrighty guys, so I thought I'd show y'all one part right here, because I figured people would be asking about it. Alright, so what's this right here? Okay, alright, so what this is for, this is so this bed panel and this cab panel stays lined up with each other. Okay, this will come off. Okay, yeah, there is holes drilled through here. You can see these down here. We had some down here as well, where we had a bar across through here trying to keep all this stuff lined up. All right, so what the purpose of that is, again, it keeps these body panels lined up until you get all of your skeleton or all of your frame built for the panels to be mounted to. Okay, so now that all the panels are mounted to it, once we get all of our nuts and bolts put into this bad boy and everything's bolted down, then we can take this off. And again, that's after everything is welded, all the welding's done. Then you can take these panels off and all that stuff. And then all you got to do on these fiberglass bodies is you just pour resin in these holes. You just put some tape out here on the outside, okay? And then you pour resin on the back side and a little bit of fiberglass, and all these holes will be smooth again, okay? So that's why that's there. This stuff will be removed. All right, guys, just figured I'd update y'all where we're at right now. Basically got all the welding machines out, working on this thing. So I'm pulling the tin work out right now, labeling the stuff, laying it out over there, and going in and getting final welds put on things like little tabs and stuff like that, and any little areas I might have missed with the TIG rig. I'll go in and hit that. Like for example, this tube here needs to be finished out, welded, got some small areas kind of back in here, type of stuff like that. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. Hammering down. Let's get back to welding here, and then once I get the rest of this bottom section done, we'll lower this thing down. And I've got welding to do inside the cab here and also in the bed. So y'all get to see me do all kinds of weird gymnastics on this deal. All right, guys, so I'm hammered down here on the bottom, getting all kinds of nooks and crannies welded up as I can, especially tabs and things like that. You got to get those tab areas welded up and get those finalized as anytime, anywhere as you can when you're in this kind of predicament here. So we're getting that done. As I'm working on this, I'm always trying to look around the truck at the same time, keep my eyes on things as you're waiting for welds to cool off, that sort of thing. And I kind of came across a problem here, and we're about to point this out hardcore right here. So as I'm pulling this panel off so that we can get this body mount welded up here to get it tied into the chassis on this side, I started noticing a problem. Something didn't look right here, and we'll get in that here in just a minute. We've got a very big difference between this side of the body compared to the other side of the body. Alrighty, guys, so I've got something to kind of show you here. Check out this side on this body here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get the bottom of the body mounted, right? All right, so you can see here we got a straight line going right here. See where the body is here and here, and it's something you got to keep an eye on these bodies here when they're cut out. Sometimes they got extra material on it. Now come over here and check out this side, just so you got an example to go off of. I'll keep an eye on where you're cutting at. Check this out, see how much space we got right here from this body line to down here at the bottom. This side's actually tapered a little bit, so what we want to do is match up both sides. So I'm gonna cut this line out, get it zipped off, get this piece right here mounted back up in the back side of it, and drill our holes out and we'll be back in good shape. So let's get after it here. All right, guys, so here we go again. Sometimes you gotta do things twice. So we're gonna get cut-off wheel out, and we're gonna make a huge mess. This is the one bad thing about fiberglass. Oh my gosh, it makes a huge mess. And boy, does it get aggravating sometimes. But you gotta hammer down, and it's definitely one of those deals, guys. You better take a shower before you give your wife or your girlfriend a hug, because this fiberglass will eat you up. I'm telling you what. All right, so as we're hammering down here, we got to re-drill these holes out. I've just got one of those 90-degree air drills. It seems to work pretty good for little situations like this. But this thing was actually leaking air like there was no tomorrow while I was trying to do this job. And we're going to have ourselves a little Permatex break here and get this situation fixed up. All right, guys, we got ourselves a little leaking air nozzle here, and this thing don't have no tape on it or nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this high temp thread sealant right here from Permatex. Boom, quick nozzle right there. Let's get some out, just like that. That's all you need. Tighten it up. And then what you can do is you can just literally just wipe that stuff off, get out of your way, and we're done. And no more leaks. You can hear it there. Boom, guys, we're back in daggum business again. All right, so now it's time to finally put our daggum body mounts on from what we were actually supposed to be doing at the beginning of this video. Sometimes you got to take a step back and get back into it. I just thought I'd show a weird looking cut I had to make to be able to make this square tube fit up to this other square tube on the side of the body mount there, and boom, man, we are talking tight fitment, tight. Look at that, man. That's what I'm daggum talking about, man. It's like I've done this before or something. All right, so we're going to hammer down now, get this mount tacked up, boom, and boom, and boom, and there y'all go. All right, so now we got those mounts in, but guess what? We got a sheet metal panel that needs to be cut out because the panel's already made. I done that a while back, but guess what? Now it don't fit because of the body mount. So sometimes you got to take a step back, get a slice cut out here. You can see that slot there that I'm working on, and we got it cut out there real quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like back on the truck. Alrighty guys, so this is that panel we just got done trimming on. There's that little square hole, and also went ahead and trimmed this panel as well, so everything would fit, where that body mount is. So both the front one and the back one's now on. This thing is completely mounted up, and it's really, really strong body mount. Alright, so now what needs to be done? So let's look at this template over here so you guys can see what's going on. Went ahead and drew this thing out, and here is our panel right here. Okay, so let's follow along here. We're going to be making some fill-in panels. Let's walk over here and check this out. That goes, you can see one kind of hanging down right there, our cardboard. This goes right here. Okay, so that's what we're making right now, is these pieces here, and there'll also be a piece that will fill in right here as well. So what I'm trying to do is this will completely close in the whole entire driver compartment inside the cab. That way when the tires are turning out here, I'm gonna step back so you guys can see. When the tires are turning out here, right, and it's kicking up mud or sand or whatever, the firewall blocks it there. We'll have sheet metal panels here around the engine, around the headers, and also right here, so it can't go back in there. And we want to try to keep as much mud and sand out in there as possible. So yeah guys, that's what's going on that. Alright guys and gals, so that wraps it up for mounting the truck body. We still got the front end left to mount, because it will have like a one-piece front end on it, so it can be lifted off so you can work on the motor and stuff. But for the most part, we've got literally 3/4 of the mounting done. We got the middle section and we got the rear section, and we just got the front left up there for making the actual foundation of the mounts and all that. So the truck's come along good. Just thought I'd update y'all with this. We're in and out this episode here. I thought this would be a really good stopping point for this one. The next episode you guys will see will be us working on those fill-in panels I was talking to y'all about, so we can actually finish up the sheet metal underneath here on this bottom side. Probably doing some bead rolling in the next episode. We've got some panels on the firewall that need to be finally bead rolled and all that stuff. So should be some good stuff in the next episode there. So anyways, appreciate everybody. I want to leave everybody off with a very good positive note here. We've got a lot of really, really good positive things going on in the shop for the GTO, in my life, and just all kinds of stuff, just period. And I want to thank everyone for following along, everyone that's subscribed, that comments down below. You know, you guys are really helping us out a bunch, growing the channel, growing what all it is that we can do. And definitely you guys matter when it comes to being subscribed, and the views and the comments and all that. It helps me get sponsors for what it is, what my dream is. My dream is to race this bad boy. That's the Full Metal Goat. And every time you guys comment, every time you guys you know, share videos and all that good stuff, it really does help me out a bunch. So anyways, y'all, I just wanted to say I really appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. If you got something you're working on, comment down below, talk about it. I always think it's really cool hearing what everybody else is working on, and we're really reaching out across the globe now. We're getting viewers from United Kingdom, we're getting people from Australia, all over the US, Canada, And that's really, really cool when they watch us work on this stuff, and they take their time to comment down below, and it's really, really cool. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Again, if you're working on something, talk about it down below. I know sometimes this stuff it takes hours and hours to build this stuff. I get it. And sometimes you're sitting down in your chair and you're like, man, I don't want to go to the garage tonight. Heck with that. I'm too tired. Heck with that, guys. Get up, get out there, start working on your stuff. Go racing, go to that car show, go have fun, go enjoy stuff with your family. Definitely have the Lord in your heart. And guys, it's going to be all right. So anyways, appreciate you. Y'all have a good one.